Live on Fans Only Sports Network, we welcome you to ACHA Club Hockey action on Fans Only Sports Network. As today, it's Roger Williams taking on Sacred Heart on your Sunday evening. Daniel Bailino with you. So happy to be here from Lynch Arena as RWU and Sacred Heart finish off their weekends with a battle. Both teams come in hot. Sacred Heart off a 5-0 win. Roger Williams 12-3 entering the weekend. And we're underway with the Roger Williams winning the draw. They're in the blue jerseys, blue outlines, blue shoulders, or light blue jerseys, dark blue shoulders, and the numbers are dark blue outlines with white numbers. Sacred Heart in the grays, red pants, red lettering, white outlines. And a race into the corner for the puck. And going the other way with speed, here is Cretin. That goes wide. And the other way, a shot didn't get through. Sacred Heart with it. At the point, wrist shot goes wide. Here, D2 Club Hockey. Action for you this evening. As there's Cretin. And now in front, near side corner, played to the middle, and the pass is going to be deflected in. And there is Berube. The other way, race for the puck, tracking it down, is James O'Toole, a talented player for them. He's tied for the team lead in goals for the road team. There's no icing here. Chased down by James O'Toole again. Trying to track it down, and does. Coming up from behind to take it away. Nicely done. Collision right along the boards on the other side. Making a nice move. Here's a shot that goes wide off of the try from DiFio. And their defensive zone flipped to DiFio and pushed along, dumped in by LaPierre. Now they try to center, it gets stuck on the outside of the net, and a whistle comes with 17:32 remaining in the first period. Draw upcoming. And we'll have another. Roger Williams' last matchup, that was against UConn on Friday. There's icing. So we'll go back down the other way. But this is a pretty dynamic Roger Williams team that can score a lot and will score a lot. almost always in their wins have scored at least 4 goals. A shot along the boards. Skating around. Now behind the net, good takeaway. Turnover, tried to center it, gets it back. That's going to be bounding. Played back by Santagati. Pass, and now on the rush, here comes number 28, Franzosa, who slips. Into the neutral zone. Turnover. Dumped in with speed by Berloni. Berloni tries to get there. Pirouettes around, does. Pass to Slot. Backhand try around the boards. Berloni gets back to it. It's kicked around. Backhanded pass off the stick of DiCarlo. And now taking it away, there was Woods. Kept in, shot, deflected wide off of the try from Ben Anderson. There's the whistle. Face-off coming. We mentioned it heading into the weekend for Roger Williams. They had come off a loss to Connecticut College, a 3-1 loss, but before that had won 4 in a row, 4-1, 4-1, 6-4, 6-2. The results of that, one of those games, the Westfield State game, I was on the call for, and there was a 4-0 win. We really saw that high level of talent that this club team possesses. Pass, good save as it got through. And no icing. Brendan McCabe has it, flings it. Saucer pass off the boards for DeFio. Gets it around. Comes up and playing it is Coyne. Coyne has it. Looks up. And now they turn it over. Not much doing offensively in the first 5, but this could change. Backhanded centering pass by Kaminis. And Kaminis will play it. Now here with it is Dylan. He shoots and he puts it in. And the road team takes the early 1-0 lead. James Dillon from Dorchester, Mass. Gets his goal. That's his 4th of the year. Centering pass deflected. 12-9 coming in. Playing a significant amount more games is Sacred Heart. As that centering pass got deflected. Good hands by the defender, Christos Kaminis, looking for Goggin. Long pass, kicked away, but right to Cretan, who will dump. And net Pimentel for Roger Williams. On the other side, I believe it's Dworkowitz. That's going to be kept in by Delnickus. Waiting. Back off the boards. Delnickus kicks it to the stick. Now the shot. Rebound off of the try from Wales. And icing. Yeah, Matthew Dworkowitz in net for SHU. Draw coming in the attacking zone of Sacred Heart. Cardoza will take the draw and win it. And now that shot's going to be a pad save. Quick release. Going through the legs, Milko. He's dynamic. Saucer pass off the boards, looking for Cretan, couldn't connect, but it's turned over. He gets out off the zone as that shot flings high. Waiting, looking for a pass in the center. Number 19 fumbling around with it. That's Woods. Now it's tossed high. Free puck. Penalty. No, it was an offsides. False offsides call. Delayed offsides. Fumbling with it, looking for some help. DeFio gets it. Great pass. The shot. Rebound right back to him. That's Berloni. Now on the rush, here is O'Toole. O'Toole working, waiting, leaving it for his teammate, but there is DeFio. We'll be saying his name a lot. He gets all over the place. Sacred Heart up 1-0 on the James Dillon goal. Thank you for joining us. Fans Only Sports Network, Daniel Baudolino with you on your Sunday evening. And now a turnover here for Coyne. Coyne into the corner. And it's jammed away and onto a Sacred Heart stick. Waiting, shot, saved, the puck's free. Now getting possession, shot goes wide off of the try from Alexander Walsh. Walsh trying to chase it down. There's Rinker. And here is O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan's shot was blocked by Savoy. Bouncing puck twisting around and cannot be kept in by Goggin, the defenseman. Roger Williams will dump and get a line change. A long pass trying to take advantage of the change. Could not. They were looking for Dobney. No icing. Skating back. Saucer pass off the boards. Dobney trying to get on his horse, but too far for him. Ben Anderson with it. And passes to LaPierre. Number 17, Cameron Pierce, got that shot on before it's covered up. Cameron Pierce came up here to the box with Jake Rihanna and was looking at our roster that we had before this game here and let us know that their numbers were switched up. So give him credit for me not mixing up their numbers all night. Face off one, good pass, but off the stick of LaPierre. Puck comes free. And on the rush, here is Moliterno. Moliterno's shot goes wide. Goggin. And now they're going to have to re-enter. And offside. Dennis Lynch Arena, Pawtucket, Rhode Island. The site for this one. Moliterno trying to pressure the puck. DFO has on his stick. Good pass there. And now they connect with Santagati. Santagati waiting, passing, too far for Cretin. He would have had a very good look at it. The other way, here comes Kaminis. And a whistle on the offside. Some jawing back and forth between Alex Forward and Tyler Wales. Face-off is won, but it will be an offside as Cardoza had fallen in the attacking zone. The player who was playing the puck, Matt Milko, did not see his teammate. And they'll kick Santagati out. One thing we do know about this Roger Williams team and club hockey really in general, there'll be a lot of trash talking, a lot of chippiness to it. These guys aren't on scholarship. These guys are just normal college kids trying to keep their passion alive and have fun. That causes a lot of trash talking. Now a turnover, great play, centering pass, as it was O'Toole who got the turnover. On the other end, here is Santagati. Santagati weaving, gets jammed, and gets pushed into the net. O'Toole passing it to his teammate, bounding puck too far for him. DFO gets it to Berube. That gets on net, and it'll be held and covered. With 7:06 remaining in the first period. Draw between Berluoni is won by him. Here's the shot that got blocked off of the try from Mitch Farrell. Now going the other way with some speed is Cronin. Cronin gets in front, loses it, the turn, and the shot's deflected wide by his teammate. Big hit to the boards will lead to a Roger Williams penalty. Delayed penalty. And going to the box will be Ben Anderson for interference. Guin, the referee, making the call. So 2 minutes shorthanded for the home team. Try to win the draw will be Cardoza, and he does. Giving O'Toole back to his teammate. O'Toole again. Far side now. It's Cardoza. That shot's got to be saved and held. So Cardoza taking the draw again and winning it again. Number 26 here. Passes in front. The shot. They score. Michael Cardoza puts the road team up 2-0. And then James O'Toole heads right for the box on a penalty. As the refs meet up at center ice. So now, after scoring their second goal, Sacred Heart will be shorthanded. Not sure what the penalty was, if it was a misconduct. But on the rush, Defio trying to cut the lead in half. Waiting. Around the boards for Cretin. To the point. To the middle. The pass to Defio. Waits, shoots, saved. Still has possession of the shot. Again saved. Loose in front. Cleared away. As that shot came by Dylan Coyne. And they set up to get on the rush again. Right through the middle. At center ice. Whipping it off the boards. Trying to get Defio. And back into the neutral zone again. Coyne will enter. Coyne. Defenders around him. High slot. One-timer. Goes wide. Rebound. Behind the net. The centering pass to Defio. Rebound. Can't be scored by Coyne. What an effort by Matthew Dworkwitz. My goodness. If he keeps playing like that, this could be a long game for Roger Williams. Sanagati will take the draw. And they'll send Cardoza out. So Gandolfo will have to take the face off. And the face-off's won by the home team. Far side, it's Farrell. Off the boards, centering pass, turned over, and now dumped. With 20 seconds left on the power play, they'll try to get one more rush. Crosses. Free puck. Freeton can't get to it, and they're going to kill the penalty. Back to even strength. Missed opportunity for Roger Williams. Waiting, that shot is going to be caught. Some more jarring. Hawks down 2-0 here. First period. Crossing and losing the puck. Pimento out of position now because he ran into him or fell into him. Diffio. That's free. It's a slap shot. Deflection kicked around. Defense bending but not breaking a little bit here for Sacred Heart. No icing. Which forces a turnover. The pass. Shot got blocked right at the feet. Nice play by Paris. And now pass slipping though is McCabe. Fresh off on the ice, dumping it in and forcing the cover. The frozen puck is Savoy. With 2:32. Backhand pass. Turning now, waiting, putting a shot on, saved by Pimento. That was number 11, Comenius. That will go wide. Here comes McCabe, stopping, looking for help. Goes around the boards to Woodlock. Shot, stick save, rebound, goes wide. Missed shot. 17 gets it back, puts it on, rebound, goes just wide. There's Anderson. Back to him. Sets up the shot, deflected wide. Now on the outside of the net. Pass too far. Bounding puck into the corner. O'Toole whistles for the offside. 52 seconds remaining in the opening period. It's been all SHU. They're going to have the face-off on the other end for some reason. The race for it. Alex Forward laying a big hit. Now the rush the other way. They don't have numbers. No offside. High bounding puck. One last push before a period. DiFio's shot's got to be shielded away. And now that shot is saved. Rebound, deflecting. Sticks broken. Long pass here for O'Toole. His shot saved to end the period. And after one, your score 2-0 here from Dennis Lynch Arena. It's chippy early, and it's been a fun first period. So stay with us for the second period coming up after the break. And welcome back inside Dennis Lynch Arena here in Pawtucket, Rhode Island, as after one period, the Sacred Heart club hockey team leads Roger Williams by a score of 2-0 here on Fans Only Sports Network. Daniel Bottolino with you, and it was a pretty evenly matched first period. It was just a matter of one team to have taken advantage of the opportunities that they got and finishing them, and one team not. 2 goals scored, one by James Dillon and the other by Michael Cardoza. So we are underway with the second period. We'll see what this has in store. Roger Williams has a dynamic offense that can score fast. But only 1 goal in their last game heading into the weekend. As a turnover here, centering pass, shot saved by Pimentel. And now chasing it down, pass. It's going to be an offside if they get a stick on it, so they won't. Tangled up. And here comes James Dillon. That will deflect into the netting above the glass. It was Dillon's 4th of the year and Cardoza's 5th. Team leader in goals, James O'Toole and Dylan Stiles are tied. Stiles is listed as a defenseman, which makes that even more surprising. As here is Carlin Berube. Puts the shot on that got blocked. Tangled up. Both teams battling for possession. Jammed up. Far corner. And now a pass. Centering pass. There was too much traffic there. And into the neutral zone. No real true breakaway opportunities yet so far in this one. Obviously that could change in an instant. Centering pass blocked by a diving Tyler Walls. The shot by LaPierre went just wide. Backhanding it around to Pierce. That's poked free and away. Good play by Matt Milko. Now 2-on-2 dumping for Woodlock. Backhanded bounding puck. Deflected off the boards and out of play. 17:23 to go in the second period. Fans Only Sports Network, Dennis Lynch Arena. One of the homes of the Providence Capitals. Backhanded goes wide. That was Paris who made the attempt. Icing. So they'll have a face-off on the other end. That shot's going to be deflected off the glass, put down. That was Rinker who had the try. Waiting, centering across the crease. Rinker now. McCabe back in. And across the other side, trying to get around the defender, was Luke O'Sullivan. Now that pass too far. Long pass, easily interfered or taken away. Waiting, crossing behind the net. Collision comes against the glass as it shakes. Deflected in by Coyne. No icing the other way. That goes wide. Off the stick. Coyne can't track it down. Or Santagati, rather. Anderson. Tossed in the air, chased down by Santagati. The Cretan center being passed too far. No icing. And deflected by Santagati. Long entry pass here. Good move. But losing the puck is Moliterno. And 5 minutes in, we'll have a face-off. James Dillon taking the draw for the road team. And losing the draw. That's backhanded by Burnham. And a turnover, 2-on-1 on the other end. Waiting, shoots, saved, rebound, score! Sacred Heart jumps ahead, 3-0. On the goal by Christos Kaminis. The captain. Roger Williams looking for something, down 3, but plenty of time and offside. And especially in club, anything can happen. Cameron Pierce. Pierce makes a play and forces the turnover. Waiting. Shot goes across the slot. Back to the point. Here's a try that got blocked and not through. Kicked and saved by LaPierre. But now into the neutral zone. Pass and now give and go to Dillon. Dillon. Penalty will be upcoming, as Roger Williams will be short-handed. Hooking on Parker DiFio. Worst case scenario there for Roger Williams. I think he was trying to prevent the breakaway, but 5-on-4 for the next 2, with Cardoza taking the draw against Berloni. And Cardoza winning the draw. And that shot's got to be scored! 4 seconds into the power play, it's 4-0. on the goal by Thomas Franzosa. And again, after a goal, it's going to be a penalty. On Sacred Heart. That's the second time it happened. First time O'Toole went to the box. So can Roger Williams take advantage here? Cretin, he's their best scorer. Stopping and spinning his Defio. Nearly lost his footing. Good job staying low. Trying to get some sort of momentum, but a turnover and a clear. Tracking it down is Anderson. Anderson. Across. Look at Fiat Cretin stayed in. Defio shot deflected. In front, they score! It's Cretin. Off the pass from Coyne. And they do take advantage. Make it 4-1. So a little bit of life for the Hawks. Back to even strength. Puck will soar into the corner. Cretin try and get there. Here's Moliterno. Passing in front, jamming it in. And Sacred Heart responds immediately. That's Christos Kaminis. His second of the game. And just over 7 minutes into the period, we've had 4 goals scored. Roger Williams did not have the momentum for very long. Trying to gain it back, still a long way to go in this. Icing. Goals today by Sacred Heart. James Dillon, Michael Cardoza, Christos Kaminis, and number 26, who we don't have on their roster, we're going to say it's number 28, Thomas Franzosa. Yes, that shot's going to be saved. Waiting to the point. Here's a shot that's blocked, and now a loose puck. Trying to chase it down, and doing so is Dylan Coyne. Coyne waiting for some help, now shoots. That's pushed off to the side. And can't be kept in. Chased it down by Luke O'Sullivan. Wrapping around the net, backhand across the crease. Stick has fallen free. That was McCabe's. On the rush here was Woods. Other way now. Cardoza. Making a move and backhanding it in where it'll be covered. With 11:02 remaining. Face-off coming between Berloni and Gandolfo. Rinker kicks it around. Couldn't handle it cleanly. Still gets to its destination anyways. Rinker backhands it off the boards. Pass off a stick. Into the corner of Rinker. Avoiding a hit, but lose the puck on the way. Trying to get to Milko, could not. Whiffs it on. Milko now has it. Roger Williams turns it over. Waiting. Shooting, saved by Pimento off of the James O'Toole shot. Midway through the second period. Bounding puck, saved there. No icing, chasing it. And fresh out of the box, or fresh off the line change, was number 17. He tried to drop it off for LaPierre. LaPierre fighting for possession. Played around. Bounding around center ice. There's the shot that's going to be saved and covered. Sacred Heart has started to impose their will more so than the first period. In period number 2. But we know Roger Williams is a good team. We know things can change quickly. And now running into his own defender, but that has eyes and that's scored. And maybe things start to change there. 5-2 on the goal by Santagati. That kind of just deflected around and found its way in. And it's 5-2. Turned it over. Santagati again. This time it didn't get through. Rebound. Shot goes wide off of the try from forward. And a penalty upcoming. And who will be going to the box? It will be cross-check on Tyler Walls. So now, after giving up the goal again, they will have a power play, will the Hawks. Down 3 with a chance to really make this interesting here. Alex Forward will take the draw. Now it will be against O'Toole. Forward wins the draw out to his defenseman, Anderson. Anderson spinning around. Gets it back to Forward. Forward back to Anderson. Anderson shot goes high. It will wrap around to DeFeo. DeFeo leaves the first teammate back to Anderson. Back to DeFeo. DeFeo waiting far side. High slot back to him. DeFio with some speed trying to get around the defender. Now pauses back behind the goalie line. Still have yet to take a shot here on this possession. Forward passes. DeFio. Across. Waiting. Shot. Goes wide off the rebound. In front again. DeFio's shot gets blocked that time. Now the other way, looking for the shorthanded chance Matt Milko had poked away. DeFio being chased by Milko, and he'll peel off with a minute to go on the power play. 7:43 remaining in the game, or in the period. That can't be cleared. Cretan trying to chase it down, and that time it is. Dangling Anderson. Now the pass, the slap shot goes wide as he didn't get all of it. Rinker. Cretan. Cretan dangling, gets free. His shot goes high, trying to go top shelf. And a face-off coming with 18 seconds to go on the 5-on-4. Near side draw upcoming with Sanagati. And he'll lose the draw. Rinker keeps it in, however. Into the middle, deflected. Free puck, has eyes, but not good enough. And now there will be some pushing and shoving at the end as they got a little too close to Dworkowitz. Determines his defense. Face off won by Sacred Heart. It goes wide back to even strength. And waiting. Shot, they score! And fresh off the power play back to even strength. Jack Woods puts it in the back of the net. And again, it's a brand new game. And it still virtually was a 5-on-4 as the man of the box, Wallace, had raced back to his bench to have a player come in for him. So they still had 4 men in the zone. And Woods able to take advantage. Again, still more than enough time in this one. And again, it's now the 6th goal scored in this period. Offensive onslaught here at Lynch. And now a turnover, bounding puck in front and a whistle. We'll have a draw at the dot in the neutral zone. Daniel Bartolino with you from Dennis Lynch Arena on this Sunday evening. Thank you so much for being with us on Fans Only Sports Network. They'll get it on. It's batted away. DeFio along the boards, gets it to Woods. Woods with some speed. He shoots. That misses. Now dumping and chasing was Franzosa. So the slap shot saved, and it's grabbed off of the deflection off his body. Solid amount of fans here. Plenty of open spots, obviously, but decent crowd for a Sunday night. Club hockey. Say there's a couple dozen fans just in the seats, and then maybe a dozen more along the boards standing. Turned over across, no blue jerseys, gets it back, however. Ranker able to keep it in the attacking zone. Good play there by McCabe. McCabe centers it. Shipped and grabbed by Dworkowitz. Sacred Heart's next game will be not till they come back from break, winter break. So they've got basically 5 weeks until their next, where they'll go back home against Montclair State and Fairfield. Once we hit that post-break stretch, that's the home stretch of the season, with them playing only 2 more weekends after that, 5 more games, as that shot's going to be covered. Remember, in club, they start playing pretty early on into the semester. September 21st, they played their first game. It's really more of a fall sport that crosses over into winter as well. On the other side, Roger Williams' next game, they're on a bit of a different schedule. They'll have 1 more weekend of games before they go on their break. They'll have next Friday, UMass. That's now going the other way, leaving it. Here's O'Toole trying to cross it, rebound, turning, firing, wide of the net. Rinker off the boards for LaPierre. LaPierre passes to Woodlock. Woodlock shot saved. Rebound kicked around, and he puts it in the net. It was nearly an own goal, but the mistake by the defenseman allowed Woodlock to tap it in. And just like that, it's 1-goal game. That's 3 unanswered for the Hawks. And this wild second period continues. My goodness. We knew that they weren't going to stay down for long. We just didn't know with how much fury could they fly back. Could the Hawks. They've flown back with a lot of fury. And a game for the first 25 minutes or so was virtually all Sacred Heart. That shot's saved. DFO, shot pushed away. And now back to him off the boards. Waiting, stops, fires around the boards. and kept in nicely by forward. But now here on the rush. Good pass there, and now a good opportunity. The shot, and that missed off the post. That hit the ceiling, so we'll have a stoppage with 2:40 to go. As we mentioned, next game December 13th on Friday against UMass, then Central Connecticut State on Sunday. Then they'll go on about a 3-week break, maybe a 4-week break, but less than a month. January 11th, they're on the road at Southern New Hampshire, is Roger Williams. So they've still got 7 more games to play. Their final game is on February 2nd. But there is a goal for Sacred Heart. And boy, did they need that. It's Luke O'Sullivan, who had 2 goals in their last game. 6-4. The chippiness of this game has kind of worn off a little bit, but without the chippiness, there's been a lot of offense. And right as I say that, we have 2 players tangled up, and now a delayed penalty going to the box. As in the corner, 2 players got jammed up. They were going to let them kind of be on the ground together, but then it was number 16, I believe, Luke O'Sullivan, that kind of flipped the Roger Williams player over. Much to the dismay was the call to Anthony Felici. The Sacred Heart head coach. So now an opportunity to cut back to 1. Pass through the legs into the neutral zone. It was DeFio. Batted down as they tried to dump it. Good play by Anderson. Entering is DeFio. Waiting. Going around the boards for forward. Forward. Passing behind the goal line. DeFio assessing the situation. Now backhanding it to Anderson at the point. Working his way into the high slot. His shot was blocked. It's Coyne. Spinning. Trying to cross it. It's cleared. Still a minute 10 left on the power play. Dumped around. Coyne trying to get into position. Tangled up. DeFio. And again, it's cleared. 45 seconds left on the power play, under a minute to go in the period. And a wild second period between Roger Williams and Sacred Heart. They set it up and forward. Gives it to Anderson. Anderson back to forward as they enter. His shot goes wide. Freeton able to track it down and spit it back in. Freeton again. This will deflect into the netting with 18 seconds left on the power play. .3 left in the period. Draw 1 by Roger Williams, kept in. Freeton trying to turn and get possession. Here's Rinker. Trying to centering pass. Cretan got it. His shot went wide. Back to Rinker. Now working its way in front, trying to wrap it around. Back to even strength with 7 seconds left. The pass off the boards. And that's how the period will end. So a wild second period that saw 8 goals in it leads to a 6-4 score after 2. We'll see if it's more of the same in the third after this. And welcome back in to Dennis Lynch Arena as we've got a wild one here on your Sunday evening between Roger Williams and Sacred Heart in ACHA action. Daniel Bottolino with you on Fans Only Sports Network. A combined 10 goals scored in the second period for these two teams. Sacred Heart was up by as many as 4-5-1 and 4-0, but Roger Williams has came back to cut it to as few as 1. Now stands at 2, so we will see what we have in store here in the third period. It's going to be a pretty chippy game as well, with a handful of penalties. Dumped on net, juicy rebound, but right to Sacred Heart. Long entry pass, good one. With it here is Minas. He has 2 goals today. Here's a shot that's pad saved, near side. Around the boards, Roger Williams flips it off the ceiling. For RWU, their 4 goals, 1 each by Marco Santagati, Gray Cretin, Jack Woods, and Thomas Woodlock. On the other side, it's 2 for Caminas, 1 for James Dillon, 1 for Michael Cardoza, and 1 for Thomas Franzosa. And good play to keep it in there by number 14 backhand into the feet of Tyler Walls. Again, the ceiling hanging low. So face-off coming here, it'll be Anthony Berloni and Michael Cardoza. Into the neutral zone with the cross. Turning and dumping back. Trying to connect with O'Toole. There's the pass to Matt Milko, waiting, shooting off the helmet of Pimentel. Milko taps it to Cardoza. At center ice, dumps across. Off the boards nicely to Cardoza. Leaving it Milko to Cardoza. Now at the point, taken away. There was Thomas Woodlock who couldn't get around the defender. And no offside, Woodlock here. Can't get between the legs of the opposition. Woodlock again, near side. Back to McCabe, McCabe behind the net. McCabe turning. And leaves it to Savoy. That's Paris in the corner. Coyne now chips it. Despite having it in their attacking zone for a while, never really had a shot on that trip. But off the boards, here's McCabe. Good defense right after he got the puck on his stick. And back into the neutral zone. And dumped in before a line change for Sacred Heart. Here's Rinker. No icing as pass is taken away nicely. Here's a shot that goes beyond the net. Jammed up in the corner. Out. And across. The one-timer was a swing and miss by Anderson. And now on the other end, a great pass that leads to a save in front. Pimento with a big save there to keep this game within 2. Off of the breakout. Deflection prevents the icing. Bounding puck handled for a moment by forward. Forward gets his skate on that, deflecting it to the near side. Forward, trying to get to Santagati. He gets a piece of it before heading off. Cretin, trying to poke it away. Shoveled, here's forward. He's got Cretin racing down the ice, but leads him too far. Cretin, it's a stick on it. Sweeping in, the shot taking a bounce off of a skate, the centering pass, too much traffic. But now in front, clean look, the shot, saved, and now it finds its way in. I'm not sure who scored that. It's looking like it was number 9, Alex Forward. They'll give him credit for it. And it's back down to 1. Let the crazy continue. And that one just took a weird hop. I'd have to look at it again to see what really happened from our vantage point. That was on the other side of the goal, so bodies were kind of in the way. But Forward found its way in. 6-5. That shot's got to be saved. Pimento closing the 5-hole. They're looking for the equalizer. Turned over in the attacking zone. Here's a shot, and they score! Cameron Pierce evens it up at 6. What a comeback from the Hawks. And a timeout has been called here with 13:51 remaining. What a game. First 25 minutes of this was all Sacred Heart. Now, I mean all Sacred Heart. Not really all that close. And they were playing, especially early in the second period, they were playing significantly better hockey. In the first, it was relatively evenly matched. First 5 to 10 minutes of the second period, folks, incredibly one-sided. And then Roger Williams got a goal, but they responded literally 5 to 10 seconds after. It was 5-1, but since then, it's been RWU. They've been getting the bounces. They've been getting some of the calls. And we knew they weren't going to stay down. It was just if they had enough fight to get really back into it. But we knew they were going to make it a game. How much so was the question. And so far, the answer has been very much so. We start again at 6. 13:49 to play in regulation. Game we didn't think we would have to be mentioning the possibility of it extending beyond regulation. Turnover here. Waiting. Shot just goes wide by Jake Rihanna. Here's LaPierre. Went beyond him. Chased down. And now turned over faking, shooting, and the save is made on Woodlock's bid for his second goal. It's been 6 different scorers for Roger Williams today. To make things even more impressive. Faceoffs won by the Hawks. They've really got all the momentum now. Ben Anderson spinning around and getting it to McKay. Back to Anderson. Anderson in front. Goes beyond all of his teammates. The race for it. It's 2-on-1 on the race. And they can't pursue due to the offside. Whistle's blown. If you're just joining us, where have you been? Or if you tuned away after it was 5-1, bad idea. After being down 4-0 and 5-1, Roger Williams has stormed back to tie it at 6-6 here in the third period. They've scored the first 2 goals of the third period. What a way to finish the weekend. In front, backhanding. And now it goes near side, or far side rather. They can't get it out. And now, no icing. Chased down by Wales. Makes a move to get around Coyne. Here he comes up the middle of the ice. Off the boards for his teammate. Waiting, shooting, saved. In our blind spot in the corner here. Battleford, puck comes free beyond the goalie line. Waiting, shooting, and it's an easy save. Wales manages to get positioning with the defender pursuing. Now break opportunity, trying to shovel it in, and he does! Goes right through the 5-hole. And Christos Kaminis has a hat trick and a 7-6 lead. Christos Kaminis came in to this one with 7 goals. He's got 10 now, 7-6. And a great response there as he shoveled it through Pimentel's pads. So now, do the Hawks have another response in them? Good quality hit there, taken by 25, back to neutral zone. And into the corner. Pass and the give came up short, but getting it back. Savoy waiting, shooting intentionally wide. And flipping it off a glove, which will allow him to get it back. The shot goes wide off of the try from Kaminis in his bid for his 4th. Icing. .23 remaining. Face off, opposite end. Waiting. Forehand and backhanding it. Now trying to get the rush, but a turnover. Trying to turn around. Here is the backhand try that's denied off of the Milko bid for the 2-goal lead. They can't get it out. Chipped across. Nearly turning it over. Instead, it'll be icing. .39 remaining in regulation. The Hawks win the faceoff. Tapped in. Turning and firing, but number 3 has back turned. And no icing here. And a turnover. Waiting. Now circling the net in front. He gets it back. His shot goes wide. Another stick on it. Around the boards. McCabe able to get in position and flip it to his teammate, who makes a kick stop. Gets it back to McCabe. Looking for something in the middle. Gets it to DiFio, whose shot was blocked. We'll have icing. A heck of an effort. And the shot gets on net. Bounding puck whips it back in. Another save for the goalie in gray. Deflection deflects it slow and wide. Coming up and getting it. Now waiting, turning, shooting, and scoring is Cretin. And we're even again. Brady Cretin goes top shelf to tie it at 7. He's got 2 today. There was 2 goals scored in the first, 8 in the second. Four already here in the third. Now here's a shot that goes just high by Jack Woods. Kept in. Rinker kicks to keep it in play. But off the boards here. Deflection, bounding puck. Poked free. Round the boards, being chased is Savoy. Dumps it off the boards. Now here's Anderson. Anderson toe dragging, turning, pirouetting, and turns it over. Race for the free puck. Here's number 11 with a breakaway opportunity, and he scores! Count it, 4 for Caminas. Christos Caminas, game of his life. 8-7. In this ridiculous battle. Everybody's trying to settle down, relax, get ready for the week. Have a nice, relaxing Sunday night. Good luck. Not with this game. Pierre couldn't get to it. We still got 6:18 to go. Going between his legs is Pierce. That gets across the crease. They're looking for more, looking to extend it to a 2-goal game. Dump diagonally off a skate. Good move by DeFeo. DeFeo will enter. Trying to turn the corner. Was prevented. Gets it back though. Backhanded. Onto the stick of Milko. Pass off the boards to Milko, who turns and finds it. Plays it back for his teammate. This is O'Toole. And now, here's a breakaway opportunity for Berloni, or Santagati rather, who was chased down. Nearly got out in front of the defense. Now a long pass to O'Toole. O'Toole will shoot, and it's saved. .458 remaining in regulation. Draw one by the Hawks. Tangled up in the corner. DeFeo. Backhanded to the center ice. Entering. Turning. Getting across. Rinker will come up. Back to him. Back to his teammate. In front, backhand across. Fighting for position. Good job to chip it back in. There's Berloni. Now, defenders right on them. They can't get possession, but not really giving Roger Williams anything. Under 4 to go. Now it comes free with sacred possession. Trying to split 2 defenders, could not. Poked around and back into the neutral zone at the blue line. Only a few more shifts here in regulation. Trying to connect with Santagati. And now here is McCabe, or forward rather, who shoots it, has it blocked. Under 3 minutes remaining. No icing. Pimento taps it to Farrell. Roger Williams will make a line change. LaPierre trying to pressure it. Anderson swoops it back to LaPierre in front. Bounding puck free in the slot. Pushed into the side. And now coming out with it. And dragging and scoring somehow! Molerturno with the goal of the game. Falling down with the defender on his back. And after taunting, he'll head right to the box with 2:11 remaining. His first of the game. Timeout by Roger Williams here, 2:11 to go. They'll be on the power play. Molerturno just made a 2-goal game again. It was 2-0 Sacred Heart after 1, 6-4 on top after 2, and right now, 2:11 to go, 9-7. Still plenty of time, especially in this game. Things can change so quickly. "16 combined goals this evening. We'll see if they'll pull Pimento quickly and try to get a 6-on-4. Or if they'll wait a bit. Obviously, got to win the draw first. Pimento heads back out there. And they do win the draw. And that's gloved with 2:04 remaining. Only 7 seconds in to our power play. Pimento not being waved over. Face off one. Cretin shot. It's loose. In front of the net. And now the net comes free. They can't believe they blew it dead for that because Sacred Heart had possession. Because that means the face-off's going to be coming. In the attacking end for Roger Williams. Can they take advantage of maybe a little bit of a break? No, as it's taken into the neutral zone. DeFio spinning. Had it poked away. Fired off the boards. Looking at Cretin. And more time ticking away. Only 11 seconds will be on the clock once he gets out of the box. If they don't score. Struggling to get anything going here at the worst time to kind of cool off. DeFio, a minute to go. Kicked around. And back into the neutral zone where they'll get on a little bit of a rush. This is worst case scenario right now for the home team. "35 seconds left. And back down into the opposite end. Taken away nearly. Long entry pass. Icing. "22 seconds remain. Roger Williams is going to need a miracle at this point. What a game it has been. Long pass can't connect with Cretan. Back to even strength. And that's going to do it. Final seconds will tick away. And it wasn't pretty at times for Sacred Heart. But in the end, they survive and get a big road victory against Roger Williams. 9-7 your final. They were led by Christos Kaminas. 4 goals for the senior. On the other side, only player with multiple goals was Grady Cretan. He had 2. 1 each for Jack Woods, Cameron Pierce, Thomas Woodlock, Marco Santagati, and Alex Forward. On the other side, 1 goal each for Thomas Franzosa, Robert Moliterno, Luke O'Sullivan, Michael Cardoza, James Dillon. So in the high-scoring affair, in the end, it's Sacred Heart getting the victory, improving to 13-9. So that will do it for us from Dennis F. Lynch Arena in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. Thank you for watching Fans Only Sports Network. I'm Daniel Bottolino saying good night. Sacred Heart wins 9-7.